Hey everyone, it's Southern Belle Canto. I'm coming back with you with a small haul of books that I have either purchased or were sent by people. And so I have a lot of fun books to get through. I'll go through the first one that you've known about for a while, and that was, I don't know if it's the last one, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's Wilde Child from the Wilds of Wenlow Castle series by Eloisa James. This is Joan's story. I'm really sure that this is the last in the series because her next book that comes out in March is like, I can't remember the full title. It's like How to Love a Wallflower or How to Be a Wallflower or something like that. And it's a new series. So I don't know if she does two series at once or if this is, if she'll have another one. But I think all the siblings are married off. There's some younger ones, so I wouldn't mind if like in 5 years when they've aged up, she does some more because I've really enjoyed this family and all the characters. So yes, this is Lady Joan's story. And I don't know why, but when I started this series, I bought every single one in the large print paperback version. I have no idea why. Maybe I thought I was going to share them with my grandma, but I don't think she'd read these. But yes, this is the large print edition. Every single one is large print paperback, and I'm not mad at it. I love the size of these actually, and I actually like reading these. That's a really good print. I have astigmatism, so like the mass markets, like my Danielle Steele, it can be kind of a struggle. Hers aren't as small of a print as like romance novels, especially older books. But I do like the max market paperback because of the little bit of size difference. I love like the standard size paperbacks as well. I remember one time when I was like in either 8th or 9th grade, our summer reading book was The Once and Future King. I think it was by someone named like E.B. White or something like that. I did not read that book. I did not read it. I had to do like some summer project on it. I just talked about Guinevere. I found cliff notes on it. I don't like fantasy. I don't like medieval. I got an A on the project and I did not read a page. I tried to, but I couldn't find. Part of why I didn't read it was my astigmatism was really bad at the time, and I just couldn't physically read it. The print was so small, and it was on a mass market. It was like trying to read the dictionary. It was like 900 pages, super small print. Wasn't an interesting story, so I didn't read that book. But anyway, I digress. So that was the Eloisa James. And then I also bought this book. I've seen this on, believe I've seen this on YouTube, as well as I've seen a lot of people read this on TikTok. And one of my YouTube friends, and we're also friends on Instagram and TikTok as well, I saw that she did a video of this in her weekly reading vlog. So if you know who you are, you've seen this book and you've talked about it. And I was like, oh, she's read it too, so I'm going to read it. This, I believe, I never read the back of books. I'm sorry. But this is book one. All I know, I think Jess from Peace Love Books read this as well. But I know someone talked about it, but I can't remember who. I believe this is like a serial killer romance. It's MM, so 2 men. And it's, I believe, it's like serial killer romance. And I've never read anything like that before. And I like the cover. I like the purple. And this seemed interesting. So it's really short too. How long is it? Well, not that short. It's about 250, about under 300 pages. But it's book one is series. But yeah, it looks really cool. The butterfly tattoo. Doesn't Harry Styles have a butterfly on his chakra? I don't know what you call that. Not his heart. Maybe his heart. Does he have a butterfly there too? I don't know. But I'm excited to read this. This should be interesting. I kind of want it to give me like Joker vibes. Like hot Joker. Not like crazy Joker, but like Jared Leto Joker. I'm hoping it gives me like those vibes. And my next books, I got these sent from a family friend. And these are all, I believe, sapphic romances that are contemporary sapphic romances. I read the first one. They're not in a series. They're all standalone novels, although some people in stories are also the leads of other works as well. So that was cool to find out in the back of the book. There was a couple in this story, or this novel, and they have their own book as well of how they met. So I like that. I can't talk. That reminded me, this frame narrative sort of idea reminded me of, I don't know what the series is called, but by Emily Giffen, the Something Borrowed, Something Blue books. Darcy Shaw, the Kate Hudson character, she pops up in a bunch of the other works from Emily Giffen, and so does, I can't think of her name, but the Jennifer Goodwin character as well, Marcy? I can't remember. But the Something Borrowed, Something Blue books by Emily Giffen, some of her characters pop up in other novels as well. And I like that Suzie Carr's book did that as well, where she had characters from another work and had them pop up in this story, but they also have their own standalone as well, so that's always cool. This was a really sweet romantic comedy. It wasn't comedy, but it was very lighthearted, which is really enjoyable. And this was the Pet Boutique, and it had a lovely dog named Cashmere, which I think needs its own children's book. Just saying. And the next is The Dance, also by Suzie Carr. I believe this is a best-selling work, because on here it says from the best-selling author of The Dance. So maybe some of y'all have already read this book, The Dance, since it's a bestseller. So I was sent this one as well. And what I like is all these books are like around 250 pages. So that's nice if you're looking for lighter reads with like the style. So far, the books haven't been heavy in the sense of like drama or angst or anxiety. Usually, or like in the books that I read in gay and lesbian literature, they could be really heavy and really depressing. So far, it's been I don't want to say melodramatic in like a bad sense, but like I like melodramas, so like a dramedy. It has drama, but it also has comedy, and it's not heavy drama. So I think of like Gilmore Girls, where I think those were described as dramedies. So Gilmore Girls has drama, has, might have some issues, but it's not gonna it's not like Homeland or other, heavy works. It's, there's a problem and there's a resolution, and then there's either happily ever after or happy for now. And love this story. So sweet, so romantic, had a great meet cute. So I've already read it and it was a 5-star read. And I had The Dance, which I just talked about. This was a bestseller, so I'm excited to read this one. And I was also sent Uprooting, which I'm excited for too. I've read a little bit of the premise, and it looked fun about like moving to a new town. So very excited to read the other two by Suzie Carr at some point, probably in January or February, because I already have my November set, and I want to do something short for November, although I counted up, it's like 11 works total, but kind of short. We'll see. Shorter novels. I'm not reading as many novels in December. I'm reading 4-ish novels in December, and the rest are novellas and short stories. And this is also a new goodie for me. I bought myself a Kindle Paperwhite. Got this on a good sale. Well, it wasn't great, but it was better. I think this was regular like $180, and I got it for like $120. And they do like an easy pay thing like QVC on Amazon. And so I went ahead and already bought some things on here. So I've already read Baby Gravy, and I had more books down here. I bought Baby Gravy, and I've read it already, and then I bought A Night to Surrender by Tessa Dare, and In Bed with the Earl by Christi Caldwell. Hopefully you can see these. Just sort of doing the covers like this. And I also bought most of these books that I bought were 99 cents, because that's sort of what I wanted to do at first. And I bought Enchanting the Earl by Kathy Wheeler, which these are all, well, most of them are historical romance. There's 2 that are contemporary. And then I bought Miracle on Ladies' Mile by Joanna Shupe, which is a Christmas novella. I'm hoping to read that this month in December. I've read Baby Gravy. The cover isn't loaded, but I got for free Rush Palm South University by Candy Steiner. Someone shared an Instagram post of her to get like a free book if you followed and subscribed and stuff. And I hadn't heard of her as author, but I wanted to support her. And so I signed up for a newsletter, and they send you this novel either to your email or your phone or your Kindle. So I got a free book by signing up for her newsletter. I believe it's a college romance, and looked like it might have been Florida, or either Florida or California, I would assume. And contemporary, and it looked like it'd be spicy from the cover, although my cover didn't load. I also bought Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. I mostly bought this because it's a book that my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother have all read. And so this would be the fourth generation of someone reading the same book, which I think would be kind of cool. I can't think of another book, probably other than like the Bible or something, that we've all read. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to read a book. And I've always really enjoyed the movie. And I thought it'd be interesting to read the book. I actually read part of the book a couple years ago, but it was so heavy. It weighed so much. It was like 4 pounds, like literally. It was literally so hard to hold to read it, especially if it was at night. And I'm like, sometimes I read a lot like this, and you can't do that with 5 pounds. I mean, you'd be like, look like Scarlett Johansson or something. So I bought a Kindle, and I knew that I would read Gone with the Wind on my Kindle because this is a lot lighter, and I thought it might go by faster because Gone with the Wind, even in paperback form, is over 1,000 pages, and I believe my Kindle is, excuse me, it's about 1,500 pages, which my Kindle is set at like, I think like I click through 3 times or 2 times, and that's a page. So I'll be clicking like 3,000 times, 4,000 times. Well, I'm gonna have like arthritis in my thumb, which I might already have. So I'm excited to read that at some point. And then I also bought another Christmas anthology. I don't know if it's an anthology, but like Christmas short stories / novellas by best-selling authors. In there, this set is called it's kind of small, the covers, How the Dukes Stole Christmas. And those are stories by Tessa Dare, Sarah MacLean, Sophie Jordan, and Joanna Shupe. And here's the covers. Here are all the covers of the books. Yeah, this was my book haul for the month of, I think October, November, and probably part of December. I had hoped to buy The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, I believe. It's going to be a movie out on video on demand and in theaters on December 10th. I bought it from Amazon. It was shipped. It was like 2 hours away from my house, and it got lost in the mail. And so Amazon was like, do you want another one, or do you want a refund? And I was like, I asked for the refund. And part of that was why I was going to read the book and then buy the movie on demand and watch the movie as 2 separate videos. And then I know like some of the people don't really like The Hating Game. And if I didn't like it, that would be like $35 for 2 videos. And so I was like, maybe I'll wait on it. So I bought way too much books lately. I did that huge haul, and kind of like stressed about it now. I gotta get through all these books. But yeah, The Hating Game, I ended up just refunding my money, even though it might still come. If the book that I ordered comes, I will keep it and return my refund. And if I like it, I'll buy the movie, but I'll do a video at least on the book. But yeah, those are all the books that I have purchased. So kind of, do I have another one? Yeah. This was my haul. And also the unveiling of my Kindle Paperwhite. I've read Baby Gravy on it by Frankie Love, in, yeah, interesting format. So yeah, these are my little haul for, I guess, the months of October / November / December. Well, it's not December yet, so October, November. Yeah, but very fun. Well, everyone, I hope you've had a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, as well as comment. And I will see y'all for another video. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Southern Bel Canto. Hope y'all have a great day. And let me know if you've read any of these stories. If you have an e-reader, do you find it difficult to read really long novels on an e-reader? Because, yeah, I might talk about that in another video. I'm thinking about reading the Outlander series, and I'd have to start over for my, OCD to read the first book, even though I've already read it. I read the first book before the show came out, and I don't really remember it, so I have to, and I donated the book or something. So I can't decide if I want to repurchase the large, I can't do the mass market, it's too small. If I want to repurchase the large paperbacks, which are heavy and, be like the Gone with the Wind issue, or do I want to buy my Outlander books on digital for my Kindle? So my question is, if you've read really long books on your Kindle, does it cause any problems, especially like on a Kindle Paperwhite? Like, can you lose your place? And, I don't want to, that's my big issue with this. I'm reading like a 900 page or 1,000 page, well, I'll have that with Gone with the Wind, but if I'm reading like that much of a book and something happens, is it difficult to read super, super long books on the Kindle? That's sort of what I'm asking. Well, I've dabbled too long. Hopefully you've stayed along for this video. I think I've said all my information. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.